YouTube, what's going on? We back. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel, all the viewers, all the people that share my content. This is gonna be something a little bit different, and it's gonna be a little touchy, and I don't want to offend anybody. So I hope whoever hears this just knows that I'm make these are my thoughts on the situation, and I'm coming at it from a non-biased standpoint, just strictly on a journalistic standpoint. Um, RIP to all the people we lost that was involved with this. It's a very touchy situation. It's not like my regular it's not like my regular shows, because this is my town, right? That I'm talking about, and this is gonna be a little bit of story about even myself. Like, this is gonna be about the night I almost got killed at the movie theaters seeing Paid in Full. So we're gonna dive right into it. Shout out to Backdoor Gang. Backdoor Gang in a good way. Backdoor Nation. Love y'all. Y'all the best. Like, alright, so we're gonna talk about the night I almost got killed at the movie theaters. So I should have I actually had the tickets. I lost a lot of my stuff years ago. I kept the movie ticket stubs to that movie theater, because that movie that I went to see that night, because I barely got away from that situation. So let's get into it. So it's gonna be a backstory too. We're gonna talk about Alpo, Rich, AZ, Kaninka Jenkins. We're gonna get into a little OBOC, a little FBG. This is gonna be a big one. So I'm not even gonna say give me a like, because I'm scared for this one to even come out, really, bro. You don't have to drop a like for this one, because I could get hurt. So if you don't drop a like, it's cool. Even though a lot of y'all don't drop likes anyway, which I never. I heard what's his dude name? He does really interesting YouTubes. He does the Illuminati YouTubes, and I'm gonna get into a little bit of Illuminati, but not on this one. But it don't even matter if it's Illuminati or not. It don't matter if it's Illuminati. It doesn't matter if I don't want to go too left field. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's any secret code, because the public code, the you worried about the Illuminati, you should be worried about the NYPD. We're not gonna go too far into that, because you know how I get. Once again, shout out to all the viewers, subscribers. Shout out to the subscribers. I love the viewers. Yeah, viewers is cool, but the subscribers, y'all family. Viewers, y'all cousins. The haters, y'all ex-girlfriends, and okay. So the night I almost got killed at the movie theaters. This gonna take place when young K was as Poet said, young K was a teenager coming up in the game. The Alpo voice really cracks me up. I want to do an interview with Sub Zero and Pastor Ronnie Two Guns, man. Pastor Ronnie Two Guns, if you hear this, man, I want to do an interview with you. Kay wants to do an interview with you because Poe was different. All right. RIP Alpo once again. All right. So this is all taking place. I want to say, I forgot the year Paid in Full came out. I should have been more. Anyway, whatever year Paid in Full came out, this is when this took place. Common sense. So I'm a teenager, and I forgot who I was with. Who did I go? I forgot who I was with. So when they had the magazine, I think Don Diva or whatever. They had Don Diva. They had a lot of. This is before the internet, guys. This is before. It's not before the internet, but the internet. It was no Instagram. It was none of this, you know. And they had magazines like I think it was all the magazines that was like Don Diva. Just do your research. These were like before they had the podcast now where all the jail dudes come on, like shout out St. Laz. Like before we had the St. Laz's, and we had all the other, you know, DVD people that was giving the hood dudes exposure. It was none of that at one point. It was only, well, there was videos, but like I said, I'm talking about not the, that was for the rappers. They was getting the shine, but we're talking about just the street dudes. We're talking about the lane just for the street dudes. This was on the rise of coming up. This was their how do I say it? It was their this was the culmination. And I want to say this is like 2001, 2002, where the jail dudes and the street dudes started getting like magazines and little tiny articles. Well, the magazines was big, but as far as the articles and internet exposure, that was small, but it was growing. They had the DVDs and the magazines, so that was big enough already. Remember, the only thing we had at that time, I don't think we didn't have Instagram yet. We had matter of fact, did we have Instagram? Yeah, Instagram didn't come yet. It was about to come. We was on Twitter and MySpace had died. Facebook. We was on Instagram didn't hit yet. It was about to come. It was probably 2 years away from coming. But anyway, let's stick to. So once again, shout out to the subscribers. Love y'all. The build up to the movie was just crazy, bro. Like the build up to the movie was crazy, and it was just a lot of buzz behind it, bro. It was a vibe. It was a different time, bro. It was one of the few movies that I was on Paid in Full. One of the few movies I would have went to see by myself. It was certain movies. It was certain movies I went by myself to see. Like I forgot which Star Wars it was. When Anakin went to the dark side. It was a couple movies where I didn't care who was there. When it came out, I was going. It would rain, sleet, hell, snow, and Paid in Full was one of them, bro. When Paid in Full came out, bro, it was I was young in the game, and boy, for a movie to come out like that, it was just like whoa. Like and the times was changing. It was a lot of money in the city. It was a lot going on. We was young, and like I said, it was a lot of money being made, bro. Like a lot of kids, don't know. A lot of kids don't know how things used to be, bro. And I want to say that these kids think that today is wild. Today not wilder than what it used to be, bro. Today not wilder than what it used to be, bro. It's less. It's a lot of. It's see, you know what it is like. I want to say maybe the violence is more. The violence is more broadcasted, but bro, like let's say you got 50 savages on the block, bro. Now, out of them 50 savages, you might have 7 real steppers that'll really like wipe your nose, like take you out of here. But when I was coming up, bro, like maybe like not when I was coming up, but like my father's generation, like I seen these guys. Like, okay, I say when I was coming up because I wasn't in their generation, but I was like 10, 11 years old. So I seen the people getting killed and shit. And I seen that. Like I seen the arguments. I seen the wars. So I wasn't their peer though, but I seen the wars, bro. So I can talk about it, and I understood what was going on. So if you have an understanding about a situation, you do have the right to um you know voice your opinion. That's my opinion. And anybody doesn't like it, I wish you win $1 million and be happy. Don't. I always say to all my black people out there, and I'm not saying this is a racial thing. I don't like that. Look, when you think about who the enemy is, think about who the real enemy is. And I'm not going to say who the real enemy is. That's up to you to do that, because I think once you get deep, when you go deep into the situation, this gonna be a deep video, bro. If you're not ready to go real deep, just turn it off now. You know. Shout out to the subscribers once again, the viewers. This video really is a touchy subject for me, so I'm trying to really I usually don't word my words. that carefully, but this one I really am, because I was really I thought about not making this video at all, bro. I really didn't want to make this video, but I feel like for New York and for Alpo and for a lot of other people, I gotta make this one. Like I really was kind of I really didn't want to make it. Yeah, so where were we? Pardon me, where were we? Where were we in the story? Okay, so I'm a teenager. The build up is crazy. I got my best outfit on. I forgot who was there, but it was a Friday or Saturday night, and it was if anybody know about Vansons and leather, this was in the Vanson era. Came back. You remember first Vansons had came out. Anybody don't know what Vansons is? Go to the Biggie 112 Mace video, and you can see what the leather jacket Vanson looks like. Shout out to the makers of Vanson. Vanson was very to have a Vanson and to have a Vanson as a teenager, it was unheard of. That was unheard of, you know. Uh, it was unheard of, basically. Like nobody was buying you that. You had to buy it yourself. And I decided from an early age, I was tired of being told no. I'm an introvert to a certain degree. I think I'm an introvert and an outrovert, if that's a word. But I'm an introvert, and if anybody know, an introvert is a self motivator, go getter. We could be slackers too sometimes, whatever. So anyway, but yeah, young coming up, I was going to get what I wanted, bro. I didn't find it fair that my family helped me a lot too. I didn't find it, but I wanted what I wanted, and begging and asking for things, you know. Anyway, my family helped a lot. My family did a lot for me though, and it was just things I wanted. Nobody's gonna buy a teenager $1,000 jacket though, and I wasn't gonna sit and wish it upon a star. So that's just a little bit how my mindset was during that time. But like I said, it was a lot of young people younger than me doing it way bigger, 300 times bigger, and it really was impressionable on me being frustrated on money situations and things I was going through. So just like I said, when before a little bit before paid in full hit, it was a lot of money being made, a lot of money by a lot of young kids, and I started seeing it, and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. And these kids, they wasn't like I said, what really messed me up, and for when I mean messed me up, I think for the worst is when I met it was one guy I met who was going to school still, and I wasn't interested in dropping out, so um I met this guy who was going to school still, and he was making a lot of money on the street, and I'm like, yo, how are you making this money, bro? How are you taking cabs to school every day? How are you living like this? But you're a student. And he was like, I ain't gonna tell you. And I'm like, bro. He was like, I'm out here really, And I'm like, you know me, I was scared of the thought of going to jail, you know. At that time, still now, but at that time definitely. But I ain't gonna lie though. New York was fast, bro, and it was unforgiving, bro. Like school, kids were unforgiving in school, bro. Like I had went through so many money situations. I had really got to a boiling point where I was just like, this has to stop to a certain. This has to. I have to nip this problem in the bud, but I have to do it the right way and something that makes sense. Um, I think the problems that plague me with work now still plague me then, or the plague me with work, going to work, working then plague me now. Like, and I was talking to somebody yesterday. The jobs don't be messed up. It just be the people, bro. It be the people. That's not the jobs. Because 9 times out of 10, it's rare that you don't want to go to work, or it's rare that you want to quit. It's the people, bro, that make it. But anyway, um, yeah. So like I said, before Paid in Full came out, it was a different time, bro. Kids were making a crazy amount of money, bro. This was not the crack and card era. This was still the drug era. Like this was not there was none of the stuff that's out now. it wasn't out then. So this is when this is before they had weed dispensaries and ways you could go on the dark web and order drugs from China and things like that. They didn't have that then. So this was a whole. So it was a lot of money in New York. If you were everybody was making money to a certain degree, bro. It was a lot of money in New York, right? So anyway, R.I.P. all the people lost in this once again. Um, so we're gonna get to the night. This story once again for all the people that if you didn't know, well you can read the title, but this is about the night I almost got killed at the at the movies going to see Paid in Full. Um, Definitely one of the most scary nights of my life, bro. Like, and I think about it. The reason I wasn't even gonna talk about it, but the night could have went so different. You know what I'm saying? The night could have went so different. Um, and the reason why it makes me angry is because I had real problems in these streets when I was younger. And this wasn't even though I almost really lost my life over a mistaken identity. So I'm gonna tell you how it went though. So we go to the movie theaters. I forgot who was there. The movie is packed, bro. It's Friday or Saturday, and it's packed. I think it's Saturday because Friday. I don't think I it's definitely Saturday. It's probably a Saturday. I want to think it's a Saturday. For some reason, I never made it to the movie theaters on Fridays. So I forgot who was with me. It's not a lot of people with me. A lot of people. That's another thing about it was like sometimes in life when your goal to get things, you might find yourself ostracized or you might find yourself like isolated by circumstance. And I'm gonna explain why. Because a lot of times, like I will have money between me making money in the streets and then have my little side hustles and then my family helping me with money and then you know people giving me money. Like I was okay for a teenager. I was okay, bro. Like I had a nice little you know I was working sometimes. I had a nice little amount of change for a teenager. Like I was doing my thing. I wasn't rich. I was just content. I wasn't driving the car. I had my little jewelry, but I was content, bro. I was just content. So long story short, it wasn't people that had the money to go get an outfit and go to the movies that night on the drop of a dime. Everybody wanted to wait, but I couldn't wait, bro. Like just from matter of fact, did they have they didn't have the Game Over DVD with Alpo yet. I don't think they did. I think that came after the movie. I'm pretty sure it did. So, but I do know, I knew the whispers and the rumors in the magazines. So to see them bring it to the light on a movie theater screen was just like it was big for New York. It was big for the world, but New York during that time, like in the '80s, they had Scarface, and in the 2000s we had Paid in Full. In the '90s, I want to say they had Menace to Society, New Jack City, and Boys in the Hood. I want to say those were the three major ones because I can't take away from those movies. They were too big. And we're gonna talk more about Menace to Society. We're gonna talk more about Black cinema in a later thing I got coming up. Like and that's gonna be the whole BT the whole BT getting sold and all that situation. We're gonna dive on Black cinema, Black TV shows, the Wayans brothers being canceled. We're gonna dive into that, but right now we're gonna talk about this is about me. It's not actually about me. This is a part one, so this is gonna be probably like a 5-part series. But we will just start it off on the night I almost got killed over this movie, and then you'll understand why I chose this topic and why I did what I did, and how I know so much and why it kind of connects with me on a multitudes of ways, various amount of ways. Once again, shout out to the subscribers, the viewers, everybody. So back to it. Let's get back to it. So the reason why I'm rushing is because you already know if you watch my channel, we have construction being done in the morning, so they will be arriving any moment. So let's get to it. 'Cause I hear the trucks coming in now. Um, the movie goes good. I was going to automotive high school at the time, and I had a lot of friends, bro. A lot of friends, a lot of good friends. I thought I see my boy Spicer, one of my close friends, man. Spicer, have you ever see this? Salute to you, bro. One of my good dudes. Um, Spicer was, I think Spicer lived close to Barry. Everybody from high school, love y'all. Hope y'all, wherever y'all at, y'all good. So anyway, the movie's over. I think I see my boy Spicer. The movie's off. I think I see my boy Spicer, and I go up to him and I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" Now this was where I made a mistake. This is where I should have waited until I got a clear visual of who I was saying what's up to, and I think that walking up to somebody in a movie theater who don't know you and then staring at them and then saying, "Yo, what's up?" But they could take it a different way. They might be drunk. They might be off anything. So now looking back on it, there was things that I did wrong that I didn't realize just from me being a pure-hearted person at that age. Like I wasn't, I won't say I was pure-hearted because I was making moves, but I definitely wasn't a person that was looking for trouble, bro. Like I was more of you know, I wanted to make money, bro. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just wanted to make money, bro. So long story short, I walk up to him and I'm like, yo, what's up? Now, this is where I probably made a mistake. So then this dude is like, he's with a whole bunch of other dudes and now they all turn around. And I'm like, damn, like why does it feel like the situation is um quickly getting out of hand, but I'm looking like, damn, like all I want to do is just say what's up to one of my good friends. That's all I want to do. Now this is why they make that phrase in the New York Minute. Look how fast look how fast my life is about to change. Like so, this dude is like clutching on something, and I think we all know what that is. And I'm looking like, whoa, like now when I was staring at him. He took it as he was like a short like now my boy Spicer is no disrespect to you Spice, I love you, bro. I'm not trying to play you or talk down on you because it size don't make the man, but my boy Spicer was a little bit on the like short side a little bit, and I'm kind of short if you want to. I'm like 5'10", but most of my people was like 6'4", 6'5". Most I'm short too, but he was like 5'3", 5'4", 5, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like I'm saying, so light skin with braids, you know, I thought that what was him. So like I said, it was a dumb move. And then, like I said, it really almost got out of hand. So what I ended up doing, like, what saved me is so many people started coming, like, you know how good movies, people be sitting down like, damn, that movie was good, that movie was good. Like, people didn't start coming down from the upper rows yet. Like, people were still getting their stuff together. When all the melee was about to happen, I had a good rush of people just come in the middle of us, kind of like, a good group. And all I did was just slip with that group. And I had to end up leaving the people I was with a little bit. Now, remember, I didn't run on the people I was with because I left the group I was with to go say what's up to my homeboy, so they don't know what's going on, and I can't get back to them either. You feel me? So I had to get back. I had to get with them after. I had to get with them on the back end. I had to just get away from that area, bro. Because the whole time now, remember they looking like damn, like what happened to dude? Now I'm not running, but I'm definitely getting down these escalators and these stairs kind of fast, bro. Kind of fast. So I couldn't call anybody. I don't even think nobody else had a cell phone. I was with maybe two people, bro. So it was just a scary night that almost really went left. Like, and yeah, it's I ain't gonna lie, it's weird telling the story like all these years later, bro. Like I thought about that this night like a couple of times in my life. I brush it off because it's been so many more dangerous situations, but I always think in my mind, I'm like, damn, like this situation is quickly turning out of all the stuff I've been through in my life, this I ain't never been through nothing just for going to say what's up to somebody. So like I said, like New York is just different, bro. Or being black and in the ghetto, um, a walk to the store to go get a beef patty and a roll up could turn into you getting body. Like being black is just a different demon, I think. Um, we're gonna go a little bit. We're gonna go a little bit left field, and um, we're gonna try to before they start doing this construction. We're gonna try to talk a little bit about the. Oh yeah, so my friends eventually caught up to me. I told them what was going on. They was looking at me like I was crazy, and they told me I was wrong. And now thinking back on it, it was a lot of stuff I did wrong. Like I said though, um, I still had a lot of growing up to do. So enough about me. We're gonna talk a little bit about oh, they're about to start coming to construction. Before they start coming to construction, I want to give a big shout out to the viewers and subscribers. Backdoor Nation, we're in the building. I got a lot coming up, giveaways, interviews. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be doing a lot, bro. I'm writing a lot of projects. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the friendships, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the Alpo Rich AZ friendship. Painful story now. This is part one. Part two won't be about me. Part two will just be about I will have more stories coming, but that was just one story. So now we're gonna get back into what this is really about. This is my this is my exposed series, and we're gonna be talking about Alpo, AZ, and Rich's friendship, and a lot of friendships in the community and in the ghetto. And what like another topic I want to get into was this topic that people really don't know about but think they know about, the whole snitching and ratting thing. And just years and years of me just analyzing the situation and coming to where I'm at with it, what I think about it. So basically, we all know how they came up. AZ got the connect. Matter of fact, if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Like, but I don't want to come. I don't know if I should come at an angle of how it first started when we already know that. So, okay, let's do the hurry up version a little bit. AZ is tired of being broke. He goes to get the job at the dry cleaners. After going to get the job at the dry cleaners, then he meets the connect. The connect starts giving him work, right? Okay, so he opens up a spot. I think it was the jukebox, or was it a spot? Let's just say the jukebox, because AZ had a few spots. This is on public record. This happened 30, 40 years ago, so please, like, bear with me. Um, him and AZ's drug relationship. I don't have the time to articulate that probably to a T correctly. So let's just say, um, AZ was giving him work, and then he started giving AZ work. It was going back and forth, blah 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 blah. So then, AZ, Alpo. It's not like the movie. The real in the real. I think in the real story, Alpo didn't meet AZ through Rich introducing them going to jail. I could be wrong, but I think the way they met was I forgot how they met, but Alpo, not Alpo, AZ kept his spot, kept getting robbed by stick up kids. Oh, see, these construction workers are coming. Okay, AZ. But all right, before I end it, I'm a finish off with AZ spot kept getting robbed by stick up kids. AZ spot kept getting robbed by stick up kids, and Poe seen that it was frustrating him. Poe coming up under people like Rand Love and a lot of other people that really, and coming up going to military academy and coming up just very aggressive, and a lot of, and coming up in a tough time at a young age. He's seen it as an opportunity to really come up, and he ran with it. And AZ was letting them run. AZ was helping them catch the stick up kids. We all know the story. Um, and he started just really coming up and building his game up. Um, I'm gonna save this part two for tomorrow. This is part one. But we're gonna go real deep in a lot of subjects. I just wanted to really just start the series off. It's my exposed series. I want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Um, and we got just a lot coming up, man. We're gonna go real deep. We're gonna go real deep, man. This was my story about the night I got killed, and this is the story about. This is part one of the. This is the part one of my painful exposed series. I love y'all. Stay safe out here. Stay focused. Think about the three P's of life: passion, principle, and purpose. This is your boy Boss K100, and I am out of here, my guy. I love y'all. We're going.